Just gotta show out real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, you looking like some money these days. You went to Saudi, now you looking like money right
You know
now.
what's crazy? That Saudi money a little different. That's the most I ever made in any fight.
Any fight, your whole career?
My whole career, that was the most I ever made.
Damn. So it's really like Turk is really that guy. Like he's
For
really...
sure. Yeah.
It's funny how the world turns. Shakur went from saying all of that. Saudi money is different, this, that, and the third. He got paid for the Floyd Schofield or the Patterly fight more than he ever got paid. To now all of a sudden saying that Turkey sent his towel boys to tell him the bad news that he don't want to offer him what they agreed upon originally, verbally, for the Zubaida fight, perhaps because Zubaida wants more money, or whatever the reason is. I think business is business. Turkey don't care about Shakur saying that he's not going to bow down to him, this, that, and the third. But what I think is going to bother Turkey is Shakur saying that he sent his towel boys making fun of their cultural outfit. That Turkey is not going to like, simply because Turkey wears the same thing. So he can't help but think, that's what you think of my outfit this entire time? Either way, it remains to be seen if Turkey and Shakur are going to be working moving forward, or if we're going to see Shakur in future Riyadh season cards. I believe so. Let me explain why. Currently, the problem is Zubaida wants to get overpaid for getting his ass whooped by Shakur, respectfully. Shakur, on the other hand, he wants to get paid what he was promised, which Turkey, he probably overpaid Shakur for the Zubaida fight when he verbally agreed to offer him the fight for whatever so money, because Shakur would have had agreed to fight Zubaida for way less money. If Turkey paid Shakur his highest payday to fight Patterly or Floyd Schofield originally, then guess what? I guarantee you Shakur would have had agreed to fight Zubaida for the same amount of money, or probably even less than that. I believe when Shakur first became a free agent, he would have had accepted to fight Zubaida for around $3.5 million or $4 million. Either way, the problem is the principle when it comes to Shakur, but he went about it the wrong way. So, news came out that WBC has ordered Shakur to fight Zubaida. Now here's the thing, if they don't come to an agreement, they are fighting over the purse split with the WBC, Zubaida team and Shakur team. It remains to be seen what the WBC rules. If they rule 70-30 split in favor of Shakur, or even 75-25, but let's say 70-30 split. If the fight goes to purse bid, Riyadh season can still outbid everyone while paying way less than they would have had originally if they paid Shakur what they promised them and overpaid Zubaida to get in the ring with Shakur. It probably would have had cost them around $10 million to do so, when they can just bid around $6 million or even $7 million at the max, and most likely will win the bid for Shakur versus Zubaida. So I think Turkey is just playing business, but let's see how this plays out. Like I said before, my question is, what is Eddie Hearn's role in all of this? We don't see Jaron Ennis asking for more money from Turkey. No, he don't do that because he signed to Eddie Hearn in Matchroom. He asked Eddie for the money, right? But Shakur on this situation, he's asking Turkey for more money. Even though he's not signed to Turkey directly, he's signed to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom. So that really doesn't make sense to me. Unless Matchroom and Eddie Hearn is getting their cut, and by the time Shakur is receiving the money, it's not the amount of money that Turkey promised them, since some of that money already went elsewhere to someone else's pocket before it got to Shakur's pocket. That being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Shakur Stevenson, the greatest fighter I've ever seen. Beautiful style,
Yes.
great technique, has the punching power, has the